but I'll give her.
There you go.
Okay, so I've got the whole amount out, and I'm just going to knead it a little bit, just to get it so it's not so sticky. And then I'm going to cut it into 2 or 3. This one I will do 2, and I'm going to shape it. So I'm going to shape this one into a ball, and I'm going to shape this one into a loaf. And those are your shapes, okay? And that's it, except you need some sort of container for them so that they keep their shapes while they rise, and it's easier to pick up. So, put this back to the floor, please. So I'm gonna get some parchment paper in a bowl to hold that shape. And I'm going to, where did I put that? Use my reused parchment paper. I don't throw no away. This has been used twice now. When it gets to where it's falling apart, then I'll change it out. But I save my parchment paper because I go through it quite a bit.
I didn't know you could do that.
You can do that. This class is about saving money.
But probably just bread to bread. I wouldn't want my meatloaf parchment paper. for
No,
myself.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I don't think it's probably gonna be useful with all the grease, would you think?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, hang to dry.
Alexa, put a bread rise timer for 40 minutes.
Bread rice timer, 40 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so that's gonna take a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna have you guys all start mixing up your own loaves. We don't need that. I'm trying to think, what do we need? So I can get stuff out of the way. This right now. Oh, yes, I could have used this. I wanted to show you the benefits. I can, you get rice flour, which means you just put your rice in like the blender and it turns into flour. That's what rice flour is. And so you can use that plain, you can do it.
Any kind of rice?
Any kind of rice. You can do it on here, and you would want to make sure that it's in the little grooves so that it doesn't stick. But I use parchment because I'm going to pick this up and stick it in something else, and then stick that in the oven. That's what I do. I use these a lot for, I forgot I got them out. For this, but today I got this out. But you can also get that out. It doesn't matter, you just wanna, because I'm gonna show you why. We can do, I would say just one. I'm gonna have you guys do just loaves. So I had gotten this from the thrift store for like $5. It's cracked on the bottom. It doesn't matter. If it breaks, no big deal. It didn't cost a whole lot. And I'm gonna end up putting my dough in here, and it's got enough rise that that fits nicely. This one I thought would, and see, I still have paper in there. And I use this sometimes because this isn't metal, it's been eaten away by the heat and it's crumbled and fallen apart, but I can still hold it, so I use it. So if I'm dividing this up into 3, one will fit here. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a really flat top because it doesn't have a dome. So we're not gonna use that. I also have this with the lid. Thank you.
Oh,
Another
that's
thrift
fantastic.
store find. I love these guys. Go yard sale.
That's why I'm late.
No, I don't.
I told you, what time did you get there?
What did you bring us?
You probably didn't find me, you probably didn't.
Oh, gosh.
If I'm going to use a bread pan, I'm using that little one. I could use a bigger bread pan. I can use something that's the more standard size. And that would be fine. I would get a wider loaf that's not as high. But these are $1.50 at the Dollar Tree, and that's where these came from. And so that's what I use. I use this one mostly for meatloaf. I use these for bread. So what we're gonna do in, Alexa, remind me to start the oven in 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll remind you in 20 minutes.
So in 20 minutes, we're going to start the oven at 450. I think it says in the book to do it at 500, and then go down to 450, but I just do 450. And then we're gonna stick these in there, and we're gonna heat our containers. That also works for our bread. We're going to have to figure out something a little different for that. So we'll use this as one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would count as one. So we can use 3 of those for shapers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. These ones will go in the oven. This will go in the oven. So if I have one with a lid, use the lid. If I have one that's open, then we're going to do a trick where in the bottom of the oven, we have a roasting pan, and we're gonna put hot water in it. We're gonna heat this up, just like we're gonna heat the pans up. And we're going to pour hot water into it, and it's going to steam, which will help to make it soft inside. But if you don't have an open pan, if you have a lid, you don't need the water. Okay?
And why are we heating it?
To get the bottom of it nice and brown and crunchy, so it's not too soft on the bottom.
So it doesn't look like
Crust.
On the bread or on the pan?
The pan will be hot when we put the dough in,
Mm-hmm.
so it makes a crust on the bottom.
So
Oh,
it'll
okay.
start cooking faster.
Okay.
It's like when you make cornbread, you heat up the oil before you pour in the.
Well, not everybody does that, but yeah.
But you should.
You
I never knew you were supposed to do that. Yeah, my
Good
grandma
show.
taught me.
And we don't.
It's-
We
you
use
gotta get
Jiffy
the oil.
cornbread though.
Yeah.
There you go. But y'all aren't from here.
No.
It's all right. Maybe we should do a cornbread class.
And I like my cornbread sweet, so Jiffy works great.
I like Mexican
I like
cornbread
both
too
ways.
though.
I like Mexican cornbread, I like sweet corn, I like
Okay.
all corn.
I do like Mexican
Bread, once
cornbread.
again.
Once again, if it's bread, I'm
Ooh,
gonna eat
you
it.
But
guys
I've
are
had
cornbread
so many
fans. I need to
cornbreads
give you
that
my
were so
broccoli
dry.
cornbread recipe.
That sounds
It
good.
tastes like cake. I'm not kidding.
What?
Cake with broccoli in it.
Broccoli
I
cornbread?
swear to
Oh,
God.
that sounds incredible.
And I have so many people that want this recipe that I have it on my phone
You don't like broccoli?
to give to people. You can't taste the broccoli at all.
I love broccoli, but
Raw broccoli or
broccoli cornbread.
Even kids will eat this stuff and go, holy cow, this is cake. I want more. It is amazing. I'm not kidding.
Well, put that in the Dropbox. Drop that in the groupie, girl.
Okay, so I put those in so I don't forget later. In the meantime,
So you're gonna heat those too?
I will be heating them in 20 minutes, because I don't need to heat it the whole 40 minutes this is rising. And actually, we're probably gonna stop that and have you guys do it. So I'm gonna have you guys come and make loaves. If we don't have a loaf pan to shape, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we can do is use, and I do this for French bread, is we can use parchment, and then we'll put layers so that it stays separate, you know what I mean? So that it only goes this far, this only goes that far. Probably I could use a cloth. Yeah. I'll use this. For that. But I still wanna, I'm going to still want to put, some parchment down so that it's easy to pick up. Okay. I'm thinking. I didn't want to go back to Dollar Tree last time, it's a long way from here.
I was gonna say, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't like to sort on my way.
There's 2 Dollar Trees, like one on each side on Wood and Cloverdale Road.
We have so many Dollar Trees around it, I mean, not to mention what we pass on the way.
Oh,
Like 5 minutes from the one on
Huh?
Cloverdale.
What's that do?
We're gonna use it to separate it so that we have a shape for a pan. So we can do that.
We live close to 7 Points.
And that would hold one too. Okay, we'll see what we can get done. So, somebody start, 2 people are gonna work together. You're going to divide this dough, you're gonna put some flour down, take the dough out, you're gonna mix it a little bit so that it comes together as a ball. Cut it in half and then shape. I'm gonna go get more dough. Excuse me. You're fine.
Flour in it.
It was over there.
Was that a red top?
Yeah, it had a red top on it.
Oh, it's over there by the sink behind you.
Yep. Okay. That would not be.
You need some help?
Okay.
Put them on the top or no?
Oh, you don't have to put any on the top, you need some on the bottom.
Oh, that's my name.
So then.
That's fine, we'll hurt.
Dump the whole thing out, right?
Cut the whole thing out.
A tattoo of a grill? Like at first, when that first look, I was like, it looks like a little like brown
I thought it was
grill.
like an old school,
Yeah, I see.
TV.
You want gloves?
Only because I can't stand to have anything in my nails.
Same.
That's the only thing I'm mean about is my nails.
It's like a chair.
Has it ever happened?
Anybody else need gloves? Anybody else?
Yes.
I will probably get some.
Especially with my turn.
It's definitely my fault.
Well, I didn't have a pocket out.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Cute.
Okay, so she said,
I've
knead
never
it,
seen
roll
like
it, get
that
the
before.
flour
I
in it.
used to buy a big
So it's
box
no longer
of them.
sticky,
Well,
right?
it's no longer sticky, yeah,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
that's fine.
Okay.
It's kind of coming together,
I
make it
needed
into
a
a
big
ball,
box of them for work though.
Yeah.
cut it in half. Shape it into a loaf.
Oh, it's good.
Good. Put it in there.
Good. Next. Here's another
Oh, wow.
container.
Well, this is why you were up so late last night.
Yep. There's another container.
That's your part.
Who's your partner?
Natasha, you gonna be on partner?
Sure. What are we doing?
I don't know.
You're shaping dough.
There you go.
We're dough shapers.
Yes, that's close. Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Well, I guess I should use gloves.
You don't have
Everybody
to.
does.
I don't. You're fine. I
Dump it
washed
out
my
here.
hands.
See what I started? I'm sorry.
You want more flour.
More flour? No, paranoid.
Pay attention to what she's doing. She's got more flour. Okay, you're good.
Okay, and you put a little bit on here.
You don't have to.
Okay. I'm doing what you did.
Because I was showing you what they
Okay.
just said to do in the book.
Dump it on here.
Yes.
So we're just following directions.
Come on out of here.
There you go.
Do we want these buckets washed?
Yes, but you don't have to do it right now if you don't
Well,
want.
I know we don't have to, but
Go for it.
if we got them going.
Okay, kind of shape it into a ball where it's not so sticky. That's why the flour's there.
Okay.
And then cut it in half.
Ready?
This is a bench scraper. That's what you cut it with.
Oh, yeah, my
The
husband
no
is
rice timer is done.
Alexa, stop. Okay, when we put this dough in here, it was a little flatter. We don't want it to go too much higher, because when I bring it out of the refrigerator, it's gonna be as high as those buckets.
Oh,
It's going to continue to rise. I just wanted to give it a good start, so this goes in the refrigerator. I needed to make bread right now, well, once it's hot, and I needed to, and I couldn't wait 3 hours, put your hands in water, get them very wet, keep a bowl of water to keep dipping your hands in, and that will help you to be able to work with the dough. But what happens is, you're giving it, the time is giving it structure, it's also developing flavors throughout. So that's why you wanna let it go for a while in the
Put it
fridge.
in this one?
That's fine. Yep.
I thought she got her.
Good? And let me find some more parchment for the next one.
So if you wanted to do bread, would you put the earth on the top before you put it in the oven or after you put it on?
If you want earth throughout, you put it in when you're mixing the salt with the flour.
Oh, you could put it inside?
Yes. And then if you wanted it on the top, you would want to use something as a glue. So like an egg wash, a milk wash, spritz it with water, and then kind of push
She's
it in.
getting yours ready with
An
the.
egg wash would would make it more gluey.
That makes sense. And just kind of brush it across the top of the dough.
Next, grab a bucket. You know,
Orange on the inside? Weird.
flour it in first.
Never seen that.
That's actually a great idea. My grandmother just had a thing of flour. She made
Do you have an empty bucket?
Um,
Can I wash my
yes.
hands?
Oh, yeah, here's an empty, oh, it's a flour bucket, never mind. I don't want you to do that one.
I didn't use gloves, so.
Well, I don't wanna bother her, I'll wash my
More
gloves
shit.
afterwards, so.
Yeah, there you go.
Excuse me, will you dry? Got some buckets that are wet. There's another bucket. Thank you.
These.
Amazon has them, sometimes Costco has them, and there's a store in California called Smart and Final.
That you
You
can
want me
order
to
online
shake
from
that
now?
so you
I did not
can
know
just-
that. Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
This one's a lot.
Smart and Final.
We just wanna get it
Does that mean
into
there's no returns?
So when I realized it was leaking on me,
restaurants
I
supply
opened it and
stuff.
reclosed it, and then it was like,
So
it was more liquidy
Anything
than
that
it
you need
was.
to buy in
Yeah,
bulk,
probably get them from a restaurant supply store or.
Yeah,
I've never found one that's as good though as Smart Final. Have you, Lisa?
I can't find a restaurant supply here.
In my arms.
There used to be one, but I
Not
don't think
a
it held out
store.
for very long.
So that shape
There was that one in
into a
Muscle
loaf.
Shoals.
on Avalon, or no, Second Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Some place over at Buster's Place.
It's a great thing if someone did it, because the way restaurants come and go these days.
I was about to say, we got the restaurants, like a revolving door.
Well, like big, like the, aluminum liners for shaper dishes. You can get them like at Sam's Club, you know, sometimes,
You wanna
but
come
only in a
here?
couple of sizes, where Smart and Final has every size you could imagine.
Do I want to put more flour down? Yes, a little bit.
They
not a
got
lot.
everything.
You've done quite a bit already. Just nothing that doesn't stick too much.
We're getting somewhere.
Brian?
Yes.
Are you waiting to wash your hands?
So, you just go ahead and get on in here.
Yeah.
I've watched it, no.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Look, Greg.
I
What happened to
have-
me? Like, this strap got hung on something, I was like, Maggie was sitting next to me, I was like, did you see that?
I have two more. One is just, it's for like meatloaf, but we're gonna use it.
Where they're like, around the restaurant.
I think you've got a hand shaped like that, they had glasses.
So I have ready right here, but I think I got rid of all of them, because I never used
The
them.
first one I ever watched.
But I have had glass, I've had metal,
And the little bubble guppies are one.
Okay, you haven't done it, anybody, who else hasn't done this? Everybody has? Okay, you're up.
we're uneven.
That's okay. Come on around.
Bernadette, kind of make here.
Say again.
Bernadette, kind of make
Keep on these stop.
Oh, yeah, I just posted a picture on yours.
Go ahead.
We went at the
You're
beginning.
gonna
of
walk
it.
with
Okay, that's
Brian
why I
now.
was like, did you just
No, you can do the whole thing. We'll figure it out.
I just realized that my picture was the same one that I put up. I either put it up at Father's Day or, so that would have been June, right?
Yeah, I had not changed mine since like last Easter.
Yeah.
I had a friend who updated hers, and it's like, after she used to change her relationship status, she's like, no, just because I updated my picture doesn't mean my relationship status.
We take that all the time though, when somebody
Yeah.
does like a couple pictures, just a picture of themselves or things.
One more bucket.
Thank you. See, it's my profile. I feel like I tend to put up all four of us just so people, like, if I add somebody and maybe they know ramen, they'll be like, oh, that's especially if y'all don't have the same last names.
Yeah.
So you could make this into 4 little loaves. You could do just a quarter of it at a time and have a loaf fresh with dinner. It's going to take you 40 minutes to rise, 45 minutes to bake. You can have fresh bread with dinner every night. In little bits, so you don't eat the whole thing all at once.
I've done that before, just buying it frozen and sticking it back around the oven.
Yeah.
Everyone got their own little loaf of bread.
Wouldn't even make it to the table.
Who's ready to shake?
Friend's like, can I
No, it'll be time to take over again. That's why I only did 2. Like, just pass it around.
Oh, wow.
This right here. Here, go ahead. I got one of each. So since you're last, and there's another one, you can go over
Yeah,
there.
I'll try to text you in the morning or like just notifications. And then it's.
And I shouldn't have it right underneath.
See what's
Right
there.
there.
all of them?
Yeah. So we're moving them so they're not under the air conditioning. You don't really want air blowing on them.
What does the air do?
It's gonna prevent it from rising.
What is being done?
But I will say that air was cold. I was sitting right under that bed. It was chilly.
Alexa, how much time is left on my bread rise timer? Alexa, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 19 minutes left on your bread rice timer.
Alexa, add 20 minutes.
20 minutes added.
Okay,
You now have about 39 minutes.
so I'm gonna do them all together. Good, we didn't do that. Okay. So we've got a little bit of time again. I just don't want to forget it. I'm starting my oven now, so I don't forget it. You only need 20 minutes, but it's me. So, let's see, what else have we done? Timer, preheat. Okay, yeast is next. I took my own advice and I wrote notes, so I don't forget things. Okay, when you guys are all ready, come on over to the other side so I can start up again. Is that everything done?
Yes, ma'am.
That one's for drying dishes.
Okay,
Are we done with gloves?
we are done with gloves. Nope.
Not me, I just got done.
So we started about an hour ago, and that included all the discussion. It really is just about 5 minutes a day. It didn't take you long to shape that loaf. It won't take you long to mix up that dough. You saw that it only took a few minutes. Now, where's the garbage can? This side.
Thank you.
It's good enough. Come have a seat. I always have a towel because I'm always gonna.
That's so smart though.
I know me. You know how you have kids and you have fingerprints and you have sticky and stuff and you wipe it up and there's still always stuff? These bench scrapers work really good. It's not just for that. Okay, so yeast. I wanted to teach you guys how to do it stinks. I don't like the smell of yeast. A sourdough yeast starter. So what I did is, sorry. You can use all-purpose flour. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mix it. It's all-purpose flour.
Lisa, here is your reminder. Start the oven.
I just did. Alexa, stop. Okay. I am going to do, again, lukewarm. I'm going to use that water just, yeah, I'm just going to spray it. Again, we went lukewarm water, about the same temperature, remember? So yeast likes between 100 and 110. You can go up to 115. It dies at 120. So that's why they say 100 to 110 to keep you away from the 120. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to tear out my scale again. And I'm going to do 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water.
And remind me, what kind of flour is that?
This one is an all-purpose.
Okay.
So the one that I had started, because I haven't done this in maybe 10 years, so I wanted to make sure it worked. So I used rye flour, which is much stronger and it smells horrible. But the reason I used rye is because it grows a lot faster. If you're not sure if your yeast is gonna work, put a little bit of, I could do a mix here. I could do wheat flour and all-purpose and some rye flour or some buckwheat. I can do a mix, it doesn't matter, but I'm going 50 grams, okay? I did straight rye. It stinks to high heaven.
We're gonna call that beer bread.
It's, yes, which I don't like. That's kind of how it's smelling. And even though it stinks, so long as it doesn't smell like acetone, which is nail polish remover, it's fine. That's how you know it's bad, or if you see mold growing on it. This has not been refrigerated at all, it's just on my counter in a warmish spot. 40, 44. And if it's at 47, I could just stay at 47, and then I would do 47 of my water. It doesn't matter, I'm just doing equal amounts right now. But it's easier for me to go to 100 than figure out 47 plus 47. I could. 50, okay. So then I'm going to do 50 grams of water.
So you're just going for a total of 100 grams now?
Yeah. And I think in the recipe I gave you guys, I said do 100 and 100, which is fine. It's just, it's using more flour than you probably need. The problem with doing the water second is I can't take any out if I go over. I'm at 99.